We had to start off with a bang. Bang, 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 bang. Let me start off with a bang, bang, dropping the flame. Ain't playing no game. I'm losing my brain. I'm going insane. I must complete my mission to corrupt the system. And who gon' stop me, huh?
What's good? It's me, J King, aka Coach OG. Shout out to all my OGs, OHG, old head gang. Shout out to my IQ ballers and the clamp camp. As y'all can see, I'm having some mic position issues. Yo, man, I hope y'all having a good day, good week, man. Yo, who saw the game last night between the Lakers and the Pelicans, man? That was a good game, bro. That's a good game. Shout out to the Lakers, man, for finally being able to pull it through. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Russell Westbrook for, you know what I'm saying, being able to find his role and his position in the game. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the team in general, man. Shout out to Darvin Ham for you know, keep fighting and believing his philosophy and sticking with it. And yeah, man, shout out to the team for just ignoring the haters and the naysayers and all that stuff and just finding their way. It's early in the season. I put out a survey earlier a couple days ago, a few days ago, and they asked if y'all felt like, you know, this was the end of their season. That's just end all be all, or it's too early to say. I had a couple people say it's too early to say. I personally felt like it was too early to say. I mean, one, you know, it is LeBron James. And two, you know, it's a new team, like a lot of new players, a lot of new pieces, and a whole different coaching staff. So you gotta be fair, man. But let's talk about that boy Matt Ryan, man, coming on the floor, not shooting good. Shot 3 for 9 from 3 overall, but all his shots, all the 3-point shots he did make, were like pressure shots. So I'm not surprised they went to him at the end of the game. As of right now, he's kind of the best shooter they have. I'm going to say something that a lot of people might not agree with. I don't really think I like Pat Bev on this team anymore. If you look at just a minute ago, I feel like Pat Bev is overstepping his boundary and not staying in his lane, and it's not allowing him to be him. And I think either he has to learn how to just play his role a little bit more, or, you know, Russ is doing his thing, man. Russ is doing his thing. Or, yeah, they don't have to get rid of him. I even defensively, I'm not feeling it. I feel like they can trade him for a shooter. They need more shooters, man. If you saw the game last night, they missed a lot of open shots, which in turn allowed the Pelicans to come back, because in actuality, they should have been done with this game. I hate these commercials so much, but they should have definitely been done. You know, had that game in the bag. Shouldn't have went to overtime, really. But you know, I think Pat Bev, I think they can deal with Russell Westbrook staying there, coming off the bench. I think they kind of figured that out. I kept saying they need to go. I wouldn't mind them getting rid of them for some shooters, but yeah, I need certain players to make more shots. I need Pat Bev. I don't see him making a significance right now. And that's not really too much of a shot at Pat Bev. It's not me talking down on Pat Bev, because I like Pat Bev. Even defensively, I kind of compare myself to Pat Bev. I'm a very big pest on defense, and I'm not even just talking about on 2K. I'm talking about IRL. So I like Pat Bev. So it's not a shot at Pat Bev. I'm just not feeling like he can really flourish on this team. I feel like he's insignificant in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he's just doesn't matter or nothing, but yeah. I think certain other players probably need to be given more of a chance, like Troy Brown Jr., who you just saw made a shot. I remember Troy Brown Jr. when he played with the Wizards, and I liked him. He was a young rookie at the time, you know, very young player, and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? I won't say I was upset to see him go, but I didn't want to see him go. I wanted to see him grow with us, which I feel like we get rid of a lot of players before we give them a chance to grow and really flourish with the team and really grow with the team when it comes to the Wizards. But, you know, shout out to my Wizards. They're actually doing pretty decent this year right now. I I think the Lakers are going to clean it up. I think they might be able to make the play in. I still feel like it's too early to say, how far they can go. But I see, every game they lost, they were close games. Their defense is looking great. They have quite a bit of defenders. Lonnie Walker IV is a defender. Pat Bev, defender. AD, a defender. LeBron James, when he wants to be, is a defender. Troy Brown Jr. could be a defender. Thomas Bryant, I remember him. He was actually with the Lakers, then went to the Wizards, then went back to the Lakers now. So I actually like Thomas Bryant. I said Thomas Bryant, mixing two different people. Thomas Bryant, I like him as a defender as well, and as a player, he has great energy. I think they should play him a little bit more too. That'll get some pressure off of AD being at the 5. But and Russell Westbrook, his ability to turn himself into or for Darvin Ham to turn him into, I don't want to take any credit away from Darvin Ham, but his ability to become a defender as well. He's probably had the quickest turnaround as far as changing up style of play. To be honest with you, he's had the biggest demand for it and has had the biggest turnaround and quickest turnaround out of every player on the team. So, I've said some negative things about Russell Westbrook, so I'm not going to act like I ain't said nothing. But my things that I've said about Russell Westbrook has been more about his ability to adapt at the time. And you know what? I also spoke about the coach at the time. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of his name right now, but he's, I didn't like him. So now I'm kind of saying that maybe it wasn't Russell Westbrook, it was him. It was the coach. And I've been saying it was the coach, and maybe I should have put the two together. I didn't talk crazy about him. I think a lot of the disrespect that Russell Westbrook gets is kind of crazy. I just really spoke more on his ability to adapt and his ability to fit this team. And then with this new age of basketball, what team he could fit. You know what I'm saying? So I need to see some of their bench step up at times when it comes to the Lakers, man. I need to see some of their bench step up. Let's also keep in mind that these Pelicans are doing without Brandon Ingram. So, it might have been a different story if they had Brandon Ingram, because Brandon Ingram is a bucket. You know what I'm saying? So that can't be ignored. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, this is a good team with or without certain players. And just missing one player does not necessarily constitute automatic L, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to take any credit from the Lakers. I do think the Lakers definitely dropped the ball a little bit in the fourth quarter. They need to pick up their basketball play in the fourth quarter a lot more. He should do that to Matt Ryan, but that was a good pass too, you know what I'm saying? But I would do it to Matt Ryan because Matt Ryan's a better shooter. But also, man, right now, the person I'm like keeping my eyes on, same person I was keeping my eyes on last year, and that's Austin Reeves, man. Austin Reeves, I love his turnaround. I'm glad they decided to give him more minutes this year, watching how he ended last year. So I like the way they are playing Austin Reeves. I like him, man. He plays defense. He has good energy. He's a very efficient player to be so young in the league. He's a very efficient player. So I like Austin Reeves. That's the guy I'm keeping my eyes on. I want to see them be able to fit Kendrick Nunn in the lineup a little bit more, because Kendrick Nunn could create shots off his own, off the dribble. So I think they need that more for the sake of attention. I just need Kendrick Nunn to be more efficient playmaker, and I think that would give him more of a fit in the lineup if he was a more efficient playmaker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, these Lakers, actually, they're not looking bad. They haven't been looking bad the entire year. It's really their offense that's been looking bad. They had sloppy offense, taking bad shots, lack of ball movement. And it seems like now they're getting that, more now. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they're moving the ball more. They're playing more team ball, and that's getting them wins. But defensively, they have been really doing a pretty good job in every game. They have not really gotten blown out like that, you know what I'm saying? So they've been doing a pretty good job to now see it turn around, and they finally starting to find that niche in their offense and just playing through defense. Darvin Ham seems to be a defensive focused coach, which I like, but I think he needs somebody to get the offense going a little bit more. I think he needs to find some coaching for the sake of the offense a little bit more, and they will be more efficient offensively, and then they could probably dominate the league if they are more efficient on offense. But because he's a defensive coach, I feel like he has so much emphasis on defense, and he's always saying that, the offense will come because he has certain players, but you don't want to end up like the Nets. And the difference between the Lakers and the Nets is the fact that the Nets have no defense and they had no defensive coaching, and they it kind of seemed like they didn't have any coaching at all, to be honest with you. But the Lakers are defensive heavy when it comes to the coaching, and don't seem to have any direction on offense. So it seems like they're focusing more on moving the ball now, so they got some type of offensive direction. And it seems like Darvin Ham has two mythologies. One is defense, that's his number one, and the second is teamwork. He believes in team, every single player, and I love the attitude and emphasis he has towards Russell Westbrook. Everybody made it seem like he was just like jumping on Russell Westbrook, but it seems like he genuinely wants the best for Westbrook. He's talking about Russell Westbrook being the sixth man of the year, which I think is a easy feat for Russell Westbrook, being a former MVP and the caliber player he is. I think he could easily become the sixth man of the year. I think it's almost unfair because he's a starting caliber player. It's just a matter of what team he would fit in to be that player. But I like him as the sixth man on this team. I think he brings the energy off the bench. It seems like he's actually starting to finally enjoy being here. Look at him on the bench. Like, look at him right there. Look at him right now in that background. Look how excited he gets for him. Like, he halfway chases him down. Like, he's actually enjoying being on this team, and I'm loving to see it, man. Westbrook just always seems like, I might not have been a fan of him, and I'm still not a fan of him, but he seems like he's genuinely a good guy. I've heard a lot of players say some good things about him. So, whether you like a person as a player or not, when they're a good person, it's like you don't really want to wish bad on him. So he's not a person like I've heard people. He used to be with the Wizards for a year. I didn't really want him because I like John Wall, and I didn't want him not because necessarily a shot at Russell Westbrook, but I felt like it was a parallel trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, you traded one player for the same player. You know what I'm saying? Just one had an MVP, but but the thing you gave up was chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Bradley Beal and John Wall were considered the best, or at least one of the best, like top three backcourt in the league at one point, and you gave that up for what? I didn't really understand it. A lot of people like to say, because John Wall had issues with the team and all this. No, he had issues with one player, and that player we already got rid of. That was Gortat. So it made no sense to get rid of chemistry for a new player, even though they did well. I feel like we didn't give a chance to that duo to come back. You know what I'm saying? At the time, Russell Westbrook was having injury issues too. You know what I'm saying? He was just coming off an injury. You know what I'm saying? The knee injury. So I don't know. I just felt like it was a parallel move, but nonetheless, that means nothing now. You know what I'm saying? I'm also kind of low key rooting for the Clippers for probably only the second time in my life, and the other time before Chris Paul was there. And Chris Brown low key probably could, come off the bench on somebody's team. That man nice. We ain't here to talk about that. But as you saw, that man Matt Ryan made that incredible, amazing shot, man. The man, like, let me see if I'm gonna go back real quick. Let me see if I can go back. So you see, let me go all the way back. Hold on. I want you to really pay attention to this. Look at the catch. Look at him. He looks down. Do you understand the concentration you have to catch the ball, keep your feet? First of all, these players wearing like size 15, 16s, you know what I'm saying, like 14 and above shoe size. Look at this. Look, you see what he's doing? You see what he's doing? That man looks down to see where he is positioned behind the line. He's looking down, and he has. y'all don't know how much space you got in that is very little space. Like, Shaq's shoe will go from the 3-point line to the out of bounds line. That's how little bit of a space you have. And this man looks down to make sure that he's behind the line, because they had need a 3. I ain't gonna lie, I'm looking at the game. I'm streaming at this time, so if y'all was looking at the stream last night, you saw my reaction. I'm streaming, playing 2K, watching the game. I'm like, yo, this game pretty much over, man, unless they make a 3. But who gonna shoot the shot? They ain't got no shooters. They got like one shooter. And to be honest with you, I ain't think they was gonna give it to him. Thank you, Darvin Ham, for proving me wrong, man. I appreciate it. I like being proven wrong when it's doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So this man's looking down, catches the ball, looks down, looks back up at like, that's crazy. That's an incredible shot to look down. Like, it's the look down part for me. Look at him, catches the ball, looking at the ball, doesn't look down till he catches the ball. So he makes sure he catches the ball, looks down, makes sure he's behind the line, then looks back up at the court, throws it up, all within 1.3 seconds. Y'all not hearing me. Y'all not getting it. I'm about to sound like a preacher. Y'all not getting me in here. Let me say it again. The man in 1.3 seconds catches the ball. Let me pause right here real quick. At 1.3, I say 1.3 seconds, he catches the ball. Make sure he caught the ball. Looks down. I say he looks down, because you can't look down all the time, but this time is the right time. Keep the devil out your way. Look down at the line. Make sure behind the line, inbounds, with 1.3 seconds left on the clock, shoots the ball as he looks back up, all still within 1.3 seconds left on the clock, and drains a 3 to take him into overtime. Can I get a hallelujah? Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all ain't hearing me. That's an amazing shot. Amazing shot for a young player that does not get opportunities. He said he never shot a shot. He said he don't remember ever making a buzzer beater ever in his life, like high school, college, nothing. He said he don't ever remember making a buzzer beater ever. So this man doesn't even know if he has a clutch gene, but he believes in his shot. That takes an incredible amount of focus to make that shot in that little time, man. But I ain't gonna keep holding y'all, man, but look out for the Lakers, man. I got them making a play-in. I don't know how much further or how much they gonna turn around the year. So I still think they got a few holes, more offensively, but I think they got a couple holes. And on top of that, I don't know if they had the right personnel. But I'm going to tell you who I am looking for. I'm looking for the Suns. Let's go Chris Paul. Y'all know how I feel about Chris Paul. Look out, man, because I've been working on my the point guard build, my Chris Paul build, that replica build. I got the best replica build out, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I got the best replica build of Chris Paul, the point guard. The best. The best. If I ain't got the best, prove me wrong. That's all I'm saying. Prove me wrong. We can go at it. It's cool. And I give you credit if you do. I'm going to be honest. But I ain't seen one yet. I see most of y'all still got that damn 71 3 ball. We got 82 over here. Don't play with me, man. I'm just saying. But, yeah, I'm saying, y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to all my OGs, OHG, old head gang. Shout out to my IQ ballers in the clamp camp. Yo, help me find a dollar name. I'm trying to join the dollar clan, but I gotta find a name. Right now, I'm leaning more towards dollar and dimes OG. I'm saying it's a dollar. It's a little double entendre. You know what I'm saying? Dollar and dimes. It's like the letter N, but it's dollars. Like it sounds like dollar and dimes. So I'm dimes, or it could be dollar and dimes. Like a dollar dimes equal up to a dollar. You know what I'm saying? A dollar and dimes. I'm saying though, bro. First of all, y'all know I rap. Like I don't even be. Look up the playlist, bro. It's in the bio. Stop playing with me. J King the Rebel, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to all my folks, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Y'all know the motto. Don't be toxic. Let's ball.
Never mind who you thought I was.